afternoon to all. We're here at the Coffs Harbour International Sports Stadium. You join us for this 5-over match between Australia and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks. The pitch should get better as the match goes on, so a sensible decision to bowl first. I won't want to be putting pads on first, that's for sure. The opening bowlers will be feeling pretty positive.
We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled.
Wait on.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. He's got their tail up.
Doesn't beat the infield. They've gone up here.
It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the southern end. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Beer, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Hold on.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Compton, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the northern end. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Whacked away.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
5 runs added in the over. Australia are 19 for 3. Abbott, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
For Australia.
No. Terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Oh, what a waste. Misses everything. They've gone up here.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Give him a warm welcome.
Catch it!
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Great shot through the gap. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs a direct hit. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the southern end.
How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Jumped all over the slower ball. It only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
And those are the winning runs. These two have brought home this successful...
Not many would have seen this result coming. I sure didn't. Australia.
Hello and welcome. We're here at Headingley. You join us for this 5-5 between Australia and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with...
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Head has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started.
A few moves made in the field. Here we go. First ball.
Shot, not waiting around.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. No. Terrible shot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Hazelwood, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the football stand end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Trouble. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. Might look to go big again here.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Australia 31 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Going with spin now. Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Beer, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
End of the over, a huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. Australia 49 for 1.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Well, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
He's got their tail up.
Nearly gets the edge. Green with a great delivery there. The bowler is almost pleading with the umpire. I couldn't hear anything through the mics. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Akhtar taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Kirkstall lane end. Super shot, that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
The bowler looks really confident. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. A review lost. The decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Akhtar looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. How will the bowler respond?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And the innings comes to an end. Australia will need 76 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
There'll be runs here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Pinged off the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Beer, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. VJ straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come? I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
22 runs added in that over. Australia for 37 for 2. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Too full. Punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Smacks that away through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Abbott, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Bye.